Welcome to my fishing room. It's a little man cave left over from my single days. There's a lot of trappings that go along with fishing. Rods, reels, fly tying desk, fishing library. I had this corner that was heaped with boxes and things, so I needed to make this set of shelves to store everything. It's made with hard maple tiers and red oak legs, rails, and stiles. It seems pretty simple, but there's several kinds of joinery involved here. There's mortise and tenons here that I did with a hollow chisel mortiser and a tenoning jig. The middle shelves are held with these dados at the corners. I made this little sled to precisely cut the dados into the corners. This line here, set the depth that'll cut into our stock. Nice little thing about this sled is that it prevents tear out. The stiles are attached to either end with a little dovetail. I used a dovetail bit at the router table to put them in. The tiers are glued up panels that are 19 inches wide. I got lumber stashed in every nook of my barn and I had to drag the ladder out to get to it. Planing everything up is pretty repetitive work, but at least I have outside dust extraction now, so it's much more pleasant to do this part. Then I had to join all the edges, put biscuits in them, and glue and clamp them up. My planer is only 13 inches wide, so I did it in sections. That way I wouldn't have to scrape as much glue, and then you just glue two halves together. When I went to do the final glue up, I already had the front and back assemblies glued and dried first. That makes it easier to do this part because I have some rigidity while fitting everything together. Here, see how nicely this piece goes on as one unit? And this dovetailed style went on last. These glue ups can get a little sloppy, so I just took off the drips with a wet rag. Well, this is where I like to sit and tie flies while I'm thinking of spring. It's December now, so it's going to be quite a wait. Thanks a lot for visiting me in my fishing room.